Hello? All right. Hey, greetings, gamers. Just checking into a top four, I think, game of the Cool Fest, the Slashfest 2022. We've got Vjackson versus Waves on here. We have no idea what's on their decks. We have no idea what's on their hands. We're just going into this blind. Mhm. All right. First thing, what we can look at is just take a look at the dice. Um, Having the three divine for V Jackson is not great. The two ceremony though for both players is excellent. The ceremonies dice usually get overclocked in call-offs just because it's super important to be able to bring back your allies because you're only going to have a handful of allies that you can even play in the deck, and there's only a handful of those allies that are going to be good. So the good ones you want to keep bringing back and slamming back into play whenever you can. So he's got the two nature, which is kind of good. You really have to rely on just getting the good rolls, really, for the power sides. We're not seeing anything too great out of here so far. V Jackson's got the more interesting dice, I feel. But Waves does have access to Beast Tamer, and the one of the best cards you can get in Call Off. If he could get a hold of the Scald, I mean, you can round one the Scald. There's no chain list for Koloff, and that would be a huge advantage. That's one nice thing about Call Off. It's tough to have bad mojo going into it. You know the decks are going to be completely randomized. There's still a very high level of skill. Um, there's going to be some games, not very many, that are just complete blowouts where your opponent just has just like a constructed start. Like so far this season, I have seen a Wishing Wing, Crab, uh, what was it? Wishing Wing, Crab, oh, Creeper opening. Oh, and Snapper too. So good. Like it's just incredible. But that is not most games. Most games you just get this kind of a pile that you got to work through. You're looking for good books in combinations of allies is what you're doing. So let's see how it rolls out. Fear no big loss. Ah, boom. Talk about your allies that you want to see in a call-off. Monk, tremendous. Quality cards so far. Oh, didn't start the Leviathan. Or Three-Eyed Owl. Holy cats, what is going on here? Light Swordman, interesting. I really like that play. Uh, 15 life is not very much for Cole. Reimagine, no big loss there. It is interesting though. You'd have to really luck out though to have that card be playable at all. Holy cats, plus Iron Chin of Revenge. What is going on here? He is pushing an all ally start, which I think with Ironworker and Hammer Knight, I do not have a problem with this at all. Titan. Titan, very good in this matchup. Yeah, you gotta like that a lot. Looks like Vjackson's gonna be straining some dice here. Boom. Well, I was wrong about the dice being stranded. He's going for all monster. It's tough to back out of that play-in once you see the Majestic Titan book, but there you go. It has 0 recovery. Boy, that is rough. Especially because you don't get the benefits of the Iron Worker. I think what I do there is that I hold off on that play and hope that the Titan swings at the Worker. Okay, great, wonderful. Oh, he tanks it. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I totally would have had Cole jump into that and then swing back for 4. 'Cause I think that's all your equity you can get out of this thing, right? I don't see it making it out of this round. There's no way you knew you had a false demon, but he'd have 3 more cards in his hand. 5 dice, 2 of them for false demon. Yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah, you totally shoot them. Oh boy. In trouble. This book lineup is stellar. So far, anyway. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if there's really a reason to block there. You might have just gacked your hammerhead now. Because out of those two cards, they just need something that does 2 damage. Your Hammer Knight's dead. Oh, so good. Small sacrifice plus monk. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. He's got enough to kill the Hammer Knight now. Yep, and he just goes after it. I think it's totally worth it. Yeah, you leave your opponent up a die. Who cares? He took out knights. What do we think here? Golden Veil? Maybe. Well, you're in this weird position, so you go ahead and swing at the false demon, right? Yup. Sure. No, no, Vjackson's right. You gotta take the defensive because you just want to hang back and let those guys get bonked in you. Let the alert work in your favor. I'm just too used to playing a knight's package where I can be very aggressive. And the game's not over yet, but it's kind of over. Yeah, I don't hate this, but I kind of hate it. Oh, what? He's just soaking it up. Yeah, it's 100% a violinist. No, I meant return to soil, but where is it? Just calling it new ideas, I take it? Yeah. Oh, it's still in process. It's not the discard pile yet. Okay. I don't know if you can target. Go get the channel, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's true, how that works for return to soil. Well, there you go. Salamander monk to the rescue there. Black. Mm. Ooh, yeah, that works too. Yeah, I fell into his trap. It's loading up the chain of revenge. Yeah, he's in big trouble. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what some of the other books are that he didn't play. Besides all the, oh, he's got no sympathy. Like, period. I thought, jeez. Ouch. Hmm. Yeah, so good. No allies so far. Yeah, boy. Yep, great. I think he actually, mm, yeah. There goes one. Swell stallion. Forcing the guard, or not. But why? I guess to Gak it, right? Keep trying to put blood puppets in my Koloff decks, and it's terrible. Just gives your opponents blockers, right? Uh, but I've never seriously considered putting Weeping Spirit. Same theory, right? Mhm. Alright, we're just letting them mull over their options here. Oh, deep freeze. Pretty legitimate. Oh, what's that? Big mistake. Huge mistake not running the Steadfast Guardian. Oh my goodness, just think of that. Hammer Knight in Steadfast Guardian in your opening round. That's pretty tasty. And then if, depending what kind of enchantments you can throw on it or alterations. Mm. You got the siren song of the dinosaur. It was too much for his first five. Wait, how did Waves pass his turn before getting a demon into play? Well, now I'm just confused. Alright, yeah, there's the blood puppets. That Fest would have been pretty amazing to keep. Could he play it both? Oh my. Oh, Vjackson. You telling me you could have had Crypt Guardian, Hammer Knight, uh, the the 2-cost draw guy, and Steadfast Guardian all in the first round, and then plus a card to carry over for your next round. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing he could have done. Ash Vampire seems good. Man, that is. You could have a root armored Steadfast Guardian. Get out. I mean, root armored this guy, also good. Don't get me wrong. But not as good as the Steadfast round one. Goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to say that pretty rough turnaround on that. Dropping the Crypt guy and then having the vampire come down. Like, that's just badness. But throwing on the root armor, all of a sudden you're fine. You're fine. Alright, small sacrifice actually gets by the root armor. Not that it makes a difference unless he's got Fester. Which, hey, he could have Fester. Who knows? Like a little firebolt. Just boop, take two. I think Waves has just gotta put dudes on board. Like, we know he's got an ally in hand. So he could just pass right here, which I don't see anything wrong with that on his part. Waves can't pass. If he does, the crypt guy gets a free exhaust. Deck sizes have even back out. Waves battlefield is about to, yeah, become untenable. Since it's the playoffs, there's no need to finish it if he doesn't want to. I mean, yeah, that just gets, well, I don't know what it gets. Throw the demon at it. Eh, go demon. Go demon. It's your birthday. Attack like it's your birthday. Cover one. Yeah, just taking the time to be able to attack with two of them. I assume two of them. Oh, three. All right. So what's the puzzle here? I guess is figuring out whether to take out the demon or not. I think it's worth it for the one turn difference, right? Because if you block the Titan, you can't gack him. Oh, no blocks at all. Oh, in the concession. That was a great game. It was a really good game. That was peak Koloff stuff happening on there, pulling into the Sarasaurus mount, seeing the different allies on there. Um, Obviously, you just got lulled into the siren song of the dinosaur by Vjackson there. It was pretty good. Thanks, guys.